Hello, and in this video I will be talking about Philips vacuum cleaner SPEEDPRO Max. As far as I know, there are 4 models in total, and this is not the latest one, but the third one. So the model is named XC8045 through 01. And I was having my doubts whether to take this one or the one on the model before, which is, I don't know now the name of the model. They're all SPEEDPRO Max. The latest one is, I think, you can also vacuum areas where there is water, but I don't need that. The first model does not include some things such as display, which will indicate how much battery you have. I find that quite useful so that you don't have to charge it all the time without knowing do you really need that. Also, the motor strength is not as good as here. I don't know much about the first model because I wasn't considering about buying it. And yes, it does not have 360 degrees vacuuming, only 180, so only frontwards, not backwards. And then this model, which is it has color black and like gold. It's quite similar to this one actually. The price is lower, not much, but lower. And the only difference between this model, which I call the third model, and that gold model, which I call the second model, it's really hard now to have. I would have to have it on a paper. What's the name of the model? The difference is this one is lighter in the hands. When it comes to motor strength, they are the same. They differ in 0.03 watts. So on the model, on both, it says 25 watts. This one has a model 10 cyclone and the other one 8, but it does not mean that the motor has more strength. It's just the type of a cyclone inside. This one or the previous models, they do not have HEPA filter, which means they will not take those smallest particles if you're allergic to dust. So they will take, as far as I understood, 98% of the particles, and this with HEPA filter, they will take 99.9% of the particles. But I think if you're not allergic, perhaps it's not healthy for your apartment to be that clean. But yeah, anyway, that's not important because the dust will come in 5 minutes again. So that is the difference between this model and the golden one, in terms of how heavy they are in hand, and you can really notice it right away. I mean, the difference is not as big, but try it out. That's why it's always better to go to shop and try it out. And also this one can do 28 minutes in turbo modus, and the gold one 21 minutes, which is not as significant for me because I do not have animals. I do not have a big house. So the reason why I decided to take this model is because it's lighter in hands, and also they did not have the golden one in the store. They had it in a store which is 30 kilometers away, so I took this one. That being said, I think underlined all the differences. And I must say that because you have different kind of models over there, I was trying out Dyson as well. And I have to tell you that the feeling with this one is much better. The Dyson is like, it does not have the 360 degrees option. It will not tell you the battery status, and it's lighter. This one is lighter in the hands, and simply it goes more smoothly. And of course, when you vacuum under a sofa or wherever, you can it can go all the way like this. The tube will bend. Yes, I think I've said it all. So, what do we have in here? I will not unwrap everything with one hand, no way, but as soon this is out of the packaging, I will try it out and then take a video. Okay, it's really hard with one hand. I guess this is the manual. Here you have integrated brush. I guess take it off, or I don't know, I'll see. I forgot to ask that. Then we have this one, and I will show you how easy it is to take it off. Not now, but later. You just pull this orange stripe and it's out, then you can clean it, which I find pretty well. And this is for the hair, if you have animals or just your hair. I have to say that I love Philips. Many appliances that I have are Philips, and their customer support, at least here in Germany, is really great. This is the charger, and I think this is the station for charging. You have to make a hole in the wall in order to use it. My first impression is that it looks very well, not as strong. I don't. Okay, it looks a bit cheap, but whatever. I will most probably not make a hole in the wall because of a vacuum cleaner. And yes, that no, it's really not going with one hand. That will be all for now, until the cleaning part, when I will try it out. I will not put cornflakes on a floor in order to see how good it is, but I will certainly have more impressions.